Hello guys. So let's do a practice that has been designed to help you doing side splits. Alright, we will start from warm up and you will extend your legs forward. So we start with ankle rotation. Legs are kept wide and just rotate your ankles. Big rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opposite. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Now, you will sit on your heels, keeping the toes in. Alright, so the toes are flexed. You might need a block or two just for balance. So keep your hands on the block and softly lift your knees up. So you're not pulling the knees, you're shifting the weight back and lifting your knees softly, and then sit all the way back on your heels. It's okay if your heels are not reaching down. Just go as far as you can go. Now softly lift your heels up and very softly place your knees down. Now if you don't need this much support of your hands, so you can just use one block. Lift your knees up, slow, and place your heels down slowly. Lift your heels up and place your knees up. Back. Because you want to work on your feet. If you use momentum, you will skip the work from the feet. So just move slowly. And feel the activation in your feet, in your toes, especially in your tarsals and metatarsals of your feet. Now, if you don't need the block support, you can just keep your hands free, move back and forth. Not that this movement is particularly helpful in side splits, but I'm just adding it in this flow because I know hardly any one of us practice anything for the feet and toes. So it's nice to work on your feet and toes. Alright, a few more. But you can see I'm not using any force. It's soft movement. Even if it's fast, it's not force. Alright, now after that you will come on all fours. You might want to shake your feet. Okay, let me turn this side so I can show you from right side. Alright, now you will do hip rotation. So that's why I have kept all these props, so I can use these props whenever one of those are required. So place your knees on top of the blanket. Now lift the right leg off and then rotate your right hip in big circle. So imagine you're drawing big circles with your right knee. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, big circle, 8, 9, 10. You can just relax for a moment. And then same leg, opposite rotation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax your right knee. Take a few breaths, few moments. And now start with the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, big rotation, 9, 10, relax for a moment, and then left leg, opposite direction, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now relax. Alright. Now you sit in butterfly position. Shake your legs for a moment. Join your feet. Now, this is in yoga we call it Baddha Konasana. It's one of the seated position, and if any seated position make you feel like you're leaning back on the hips, so you need height. You need to sit on a height. So this blanket is very thin, but it's fine for me. But if you need more height, so take another blanket. You need to come in a position where your lower back is long. You're not collapsing on the back of the hips. Alright, now sit here and just bounce your knees. Keep your spine long. One of the ways you can help your spine being straight is by moving your feet away from the pelvis. But if you're comfortable, just keep it close. You don't want to bounce like this. You want to keep your back straight. Now you can count 30-40 bounces. If you have more time, you can do more. Alright, now you take a block, you hold the block and think of pulling the block apart like this direction. So you're pulling the block apart, alright, and then lift this up and elbows straight. Elbows straight. You're not broadening your arms, your elbows are coming close. Lift up. So you're pulling the block apart. You're hugging the elbows in and shift the weight on the front of the hip. Long length. Keep pushing the knees down while you're reaching up through the torso. Breathe long and deep, hold it. Do not let your back round, keep the back extended long. Keep the elbows hugging in, lock your elbows. And slowly relax. Alright, now open your feet in a position that we call 90-90. So your heels are as wide as your knees are. So one doesn't need blanket for this. Alright, the toes are pointing out. What you do, the way, see, if it's hard to be straight in this position, of course you have to keep your hands like this. But if you can maintain the length of the spine, then hold your elbows this way. Now just move this right knee in and down. And from here you do the twist to the left side. And then come back to the center, right knee goes up, left knee comes down. And then you twist. the right side. Right knee up and in, twist to the left. Left knee up and in, twist to the right. Right knee up and in, twist to the left. Left knee up and this is a very nice hip mobility drill. So even if you are not practicing the split, this is a good drill to do, just to release stiffness from the hip, because you're doing internal and external rotation of your hip. You might find yourself sliding ahead, it's fine. Now you just hold one side, whichever side you are, just hold either side and just do a nice twist there. Make sure you're not leaning over one side, you're trying to be straight. You're keeping the length on both sides of the body. Just rotate. And then switch. Alright. Okay, just shake your legs. Moving ahead. Now, just bring this left heel in and right heel out. Alright? So, we are going to do a pose that we call Parivritta Janu Shirsasana, revolved head to knee pose. Alright. Now, don't split so wide that you raise your right sit bone off the mat. You need to sit on both the sit bones. You need to feel that your weight is nicely balanced across your sit bones. Right leg is in front, knee absolutely straight. You can see both sides of my waist is long. I'm not leaning on either side. Then what you do, just keep the right hand here. And then you twist to the left side. Alright, just twist to the left side. Maintaining this twist. Alright, I'm keeping myself straight while twisting on the left side. Alright, maintain this sensation. Then what I will do, I will hold my left side of the waist with my left hand and I will go down with my right elbow. Now I have connected my right elbow to my right inner thigh, but at the same time I'm rotating my left side. Alright, I'm maintaining this space here. Then rotate and see if you can go further down and you can touch the right elbow on the floor. This might not be doable at the moment for you, so you can use blanket or block, something like this. Okay, for me it's fine, so I will just stay here, keep the right leg active, rotate your shoulder. Now this chest is open. Now take the left arm up and overhead. Alright, now you can see I'm not collapsing just to grab the foot. My chest is open. The point here I'm making is I want to keep this part long. I don't want to shorten that space. Now reach your left arm up and over. And then you can feel like if you can slide your right hand towards your right foot. Reach. Keep the chest open. Hold it. Breathe long and deep. Rotate. Keep both the sit bone grounded. Don't drop your head like this. Keep your neck aligned with the rest of your spine. Slowly, slowly, you might feel that you have enough space, so hold your foot and then rotate. Keep the right knee locked. So it's a strong stretch, but it feels nice. So you don't want to force yourself in a way that it doesn't feel good. You know, there's a sensation of intensity and intensity that's not helpful. So this is intense, but it's helpful. Like I can still stay calm, I can still breathe deep, I can still smile naturally. Go on. Especially if you're practicing with me on YouTube, there's no one around you, so you don't ever feel that you are in competition with anyone or yourself to do anything that's not happening naturally. You have to respect yourself. You have to respect your limitations and work on it every day and give yourself time. Be patient. Alright, now left leg is extended out, right foot is close to your hip. Now left hand is in front, right arm goes back. Keep yourself lifted, rotate on the right side. Okay, so the chest has rotated. Now hold your waist and lean on the left side with your left elbow. Keep the left leg active, rotate. Maintain long length of the spine, don't drop the head. Rotate your right shoulder. Now take the right arm up and over. Now if you can go further close to the left foot, go, but don't collapse in front. Feel the length right from the bottom of the right side of the waist to the right arm. Breathe. I know this side, if I want to go down, it's unnecessary stress I'm giving myself, so I'm just keeping my right arm up. Just breathe in and out. And slowly come up. Alright, you can just bring your legs close and shake your legs. Alright, now we are almost there. Eventually we have to do the full size split, but we are yet not there 100%. So we have one more pose prior to the full split. And this is the twist. Alright, so keep the legs straight. And you don't want the legs to be 100% at your limit. You want it to be a little bit less, maybe 75 to 80% of your limit. So you stay so that you are comfortable. Now, I think blanket will help me. So I will just place the blanket under my seat. It's out. Alright, now put the belt around your right foot and let me go back in the space. And hold the strap with your left hand. And place the right hand on the outside of the right leg. Now push the right hand down to the floor and elevate your torso by lengthening the spine. And use the left hand to twist. Now I'm rotating my abdomen to the right side. At the same time, I'm not losing the connection of my left sit bone and the floor. Now move the left hand a bit more forward, so I'm extending forward, but I'm using my right hand to create that space. Even though I'm leaning forward, I'm not collapsing into this flexion of the spine. I'm creating this space in the spine and twist. Right leg active. Twist. This pose is such a treat. If you have lower back issues and all those things, this pose is so nice. Only condition is that you do it well, you don't rush. You do it the way I'm explaining. Move a bit more forward, so you're extending in a forward fold, but you're using your right hand create that extension through the spine, and then you rotate. So it's forward extension, lift and twist. And you can see how active my left leg is. Create space, create space, create space. I like closing my eyes sometimes because I want to see where I'm not activating, where I'm letting the parts to sleep. So closing my eyes help me to awaken those areas where I'm not working at this moment. Because I want to spread the stress throughout the body, not allowing the stress to accumulate at one place. Alright, and that's enough. Okay, come back. If you feel you need a rest, you can just bring your legs in and split again. And you can pause the video and take break as long as you want. Alright. Now going to the other side. The strap around your left foot. Hold it with your right hand. Use your left hand to create that lift. And you want your right leg to be very strong. Pushing the sit bone, lengthening and twist. Move your right hand even further forward. Now push your left hand down to the mat. Lift your torso, create space, rotate. My left side is restricted, so I don't feel the same ease and the same space as I feel on the right side, but that's fine. This is also what practice is all about. Working on weaker side as much as you work on stronger side. Move the right hand forward. Because the reason this imbalance is there at the first place because you have always been dominantly active at one part. So the other part is not as strong as the other part. It's not as flexible as the other side. Keep pulling your right hand forward towards the foot, lift the spine, rotate, create the rotation that you're active. Active leg. One more attempt. And slowly let go. Alright, so now we are almost about to do the final work. That's the full side split. We can go straight into the actual pose, but let's do a dynamic drill because when we do something in a dynamic way, we really challenge our joints, and that's when the mobility is really challenged and at the same time improved. I can always go down and stay here, but that's just taking care of your flexibility. What about the joints? Alright, so how we work on the flexibility and mobility is what you can do. Just make sure the chest stays open, and you can keep the hands down and allow the chest to stay open. You're extending the spine forward, lean forward, and just go down as you can. Stop where you feel you cannot keep your spine long. If you feel you're rounding, just stay where your limit is. So keep your spine straight and lean. And up. Tighten your kneecap, lean, and up. This tightening is more important now because you want to work on the hip joint. So you need to really engage your kneecaps. Lean forward. And up. Let me show you from the sideways position so that you understand what is happening in my back. So look at the back. Back is not down, it's concave. Now, I feel I'm ready to do it without the aid of my hands. So what I will do, I'll just keep my arms sideways, back straight, down, up. This is harder, so I'll keep my hand here, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Like you can do 10, down and up, and once you have done the drill, you're ready to hold the pose like we hold any yoga pose. The name of this pose is Upavishta Konasana. Okay. So I'm not going to my 100% of capacity, I'm just at my 85% of capacity, which is fine. But if you're ready to go full-fledged 95%, 100%, listen to your body, okay? Because I'm not there to supervise you. Keep the back straight. This is the whole point, okay? Now you can choose to keep the knee locked or slightly easy, all right? Up to you. Now place the forearms down. If you're reaching, if you're not reaching, that's also fine. Just keep the back straight. Reach with the forearms down, back straight. I think I don't need the blanket, so when you don't need the prop, then sometimes using the prop is more disturbing. So if you don't need the prop, you might want to do it without the prop. Okay. Stay here. Or you can just go for the full version. You can stay here about a minute, 1.5 minutes. That would be enough. But anytime, if your body signals it's a bit too much and you know that it's not a safe space, just back off and come on the elbows. Or if you're on the elbows and you don't feel safe, just come up on the hand. Because safety is priority. It's already about a minute here, so let's hold for some more time. You can always pause the video and hold longer if you wish so. And slowly come up. And this was the peak pose. We have to do a counter of that. So you lie down on your back. The way I do the counter for this pose is I extend my arms sideways. I keep my feet as wide as my yoga mat is, and I lower both the knees to one side. So this is my left side. You can be playful, you can place the left foot on top of the right knee and pull it down. So using the weight of the left foot to lower the knee down. But that's not necessary also. Take 10 deep breaths. That will be almost 20 to 20 seconds, I guess. And you can just switch side. Knees are lowered in right direction. knees, just rock your body side to side. What's happening in the lower back? So this was more on side split. If you have more time, there are a few poses that you can do. Those poses that you can do complementary to this whole flow will be the part of the next video. So you can just add on the practice of the next video and make it a longer practice. But this practice is complete in itself. So see you in my next video. Thank you.